So every day we come across many changes in our surroundings. These changes involves one or more substances. For example, if milk is there,
Good morning, all of you.
that milk
So
can
today
change into
we are
curd.
here with the sixth chapter.
From curd, we
The name of
by
the sixth
adding
chapter
water
is
and all we get
physical and
buttermilk.
chemical changes.
From buttermilk
So
we
I
can
hope
get
you
have revised
but
that.
all the 5 chapters which we have
And from
completed
butter we can get ghee.
and you have understood
so
them.
many changes.
And today we are
In
going to
milk
begin with the
itself.
sixth chapter.
Milk, if it gets
Physical
spoiled, we can
and
get
chemical
curd.
changes.
Curd by
So just let us
adding
try
water
to
we get
understand
buttermilk.
what
Buttermilk,
this chapter is
when we
related to.
skim it, we can remove the butter. And from butter, we can make the ghee by heating that, right? So these are the things, these are the everyday changes which are occurring in and around us. So these changes, they can be broadly divided as physical changes and chemical changes. So all these changes, we can broadly divide them as physical changes and chemical changes. So today let's just discuss about the physical changes. So we can discuss this by activity 6.1. So let us see what this activity 6.1 is. So what you have to do is cut a piece of paper in 4 square pieces. Cut each piece further into 4 square pieces and lay this paper on the floor to get the original pieces. You can see. You can cut into any shapes, correct? But if you lay the paper in a correct way, you can get the original paper piece. In both the pictures you can see, right? You can get the original paper, though you are not joining it, almost the same. Active. You have to collect chalk dust. Okay, either by breaking chalks or when you are writing with the chalks are
falling down, especially in the classroom. Chalk pieces, they are or a chalk powder, it is falling down. So you have to collect that. What you have to do, you have to add a little water to it and make a paste. And then you have to roll it into the shape of a chalk piece and allow it to dry. For some time you have to allow it to dry. You can see in the first picture the chalk. Okay, chalk dust is there in the second picture and you are putting it in water. Okay, and then you are allowing to roll. Then you will get the original shape of the chalk piece, right? So that is what is happening. Activity 6.3. You have to take some ice in a glass or a plastic tumbler and you have to melt a small piece of ice by placing the tumbler in the sun. Now what you have to do, you have to place the tumbler in freezing mixture. Freezing mixture is ice plus water. Does the water become solid ice again? Okay. Just if you keep it in the refrigerator itself, what happened? It gets frozen, right? So what is happening? Ice is melting back to water. Again, when you keep this in the refrigerator or in the freezing unit, you get the frozen ice again, right? So the same original material we are getting back, right? Activity 6.4. What you have to do is you have to boil some water in a container. You can see in the first picture boiling some water. So do you see the steam rising, right? Top picture you can see steam is rising. Now what you have to do, you have to hold an inverted pan by its handle over the steam at some distance from the boiling water. So to your left hand side you can see the picture. Okay, so what will happen? You will observe the inner surface of the pan. You will see water condensed on the inner surface of the pan, right? So you can get the water originally back to its original form. So activity 6.5. You have to hold a used hacksaw blade with a pair of tongs. So you can see the hacksaw blade. Okay, hacksaw blade you cannot hold it with a hand. So you need a blade. Okay, so you have to keep the tip of the free end on the flame of the gas stove. Okay, wait for a few minutes. In the first picture, second picture, third and fourth picture you can see. When you wait for 5 minutes, what happened? The color of the tip of the blade changes. It becomes red. Okay, then you remove the blade from the flame
and you observe it. You observe it if it gets back to its original color. As you can see, it get back to its original color, right? So from experiment 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, what we can understand? We can understand that we can get the original material from that change even after the change. Okay. So physical properties of a substance are related to this physical changes. Okay. So properties such as shape, size, color and state of the substance, they are called as the physical properties. So a change in which a substance undergoes a change in its physical properties is called as a physical change. So when the physical properties of the substance, when it is changed and it is possible to get the original substance back to its original shape and size, such changes we call them as the physical change. So physical change is generally reversible. Reversible means we can get the original substance back. Okay. So in such a change, no new substances form. In physical changes, what happens? No new substances form. We cannot get the original substance. So physical properties such as shape, size, color and state of the substance, they are called as the physical properties. So these physical properties, a change in which a substance undergoes a change in its physical properties, we call this as a physical change. Okay, so physical change means what? Change in the actual physical properties of the substance. Okay, so we can get it original back, like in the first where we took the paper pieces. Okay, we can see that exactly, even if we are getting those pieces in the same way. If we are able to join them, of course, it's well, we can get it in the original way, right? In the second experiment, what we did, we took the chalk pieces or chalk powder and we mixed it in water and we tried to make the chalk pieces, right? We can get the original chalk pieces if we make the correct shape. In the third one, what we did, we took ice pieces and we allowed it to melt. And when we kept it in the refrigerator, we again got back the ice. Similarly, in the fourth picture, we boiled water and then what we did, after boiling, we covered the water with a lid. When we opened the lid, we saw that water droplets are there on the surface of or on the cold part of the lid. And in the fourth one, what we did, fifth one, what we did, we took the hacksaw blade, we continuously heated it, right, till it becomes red hot. And afterwards, we allowed it to cool. We can get the original hacksaw blade as it is. Okay. So in all these experiments, what happened? Only the shape, size, color and state of the substance. Okay. There was no change. That is, we can get them originally back. So these kind of changes, they are reversible. Okay. So physical change is reversible and no new substance was formed. So always remember these four properties of of the substances in case of the physical change. So in physical change, we mainly lay stress on the physical properties of the substance. So in this change, what happened? Only physical properties will change. Okay. And it is reversible change and there is no formation of a new substance, right? So these four important properties we need to remember in case of a physical change. Physical change is always related to the physical properties of the material, right? With this we are ending today's class. Thank you very much. Waiting for you in the online class. The notes will be related to this lesson will be sent to you in PDF format after the class. Okay. So waiting for you in the online class. Please do join on time. Thank you very much.